Welcome back to Catia For Beginners. In this instructional video, I'm going to show you how to put a pocket in your part and how to properly put a hole in the top or any location of your part. Then I'm going to show you how to properly save the file. So if you watched my last video, you'll remember how it started. But we go into the Start menu, then we go into Mechanical Design and Part Design. In this window, we can label our part. I'm going to label mine TTT, just to save for saving purposes. And I'm going to draw in the XY axis. As you can see from the tree in the top left, it is showing you as the XY axis. I'm going to go into my sketcher and make the part. So the specific part I'm going to make, I need a square. So click the rectangle, click down and drag. Then I'm going to click to set it in place. Now I need to put some dimensions on it. So I'm going to click here and come over to where my constraint button is and put some dimensions on it. I'm going to make my square 4x4. Make another dimension. Double click. Enter 4. Now in order to fully constrain it, because as you can see I'm still moving around, I need to put 2 more dimensions off the center line. Vertical line, my vertical edge, and put a constraint on it. That one in the middle, so I'm going to put it as 2. Horizontal, and I'm going to horizontal in the middle. Constraint. As you can see, it is fully green, so I can go to my Exit Workshop button, and there we have a square. So now I need to pad it to go to the and put in 4. Now I don't really care that the axis reference is in the middle on the very bottom, because I'm not really worried about it for this video in particular. So I'm going to go ahead and put a pocket in it. So first we need to select an edge that we're going to put our pocket on, and come over here to our sketcher. We do need to draw it first, which is why I'm doing this. And we're going to put a square. Just draw it onto the surface. And it too needs to be fully dimensioned and green before I can do anything. So I'm just going to make it a 2x2 square. Here's my string. And that's it. Vertical. And 2. Now I do need to constrain it, so I need to constrain it off the sides this time. Click that and control click one of my sides. And put a constraint. Now I want it to be a total of 4 in the middle, so it needs to be 1 inch. So I have 1 inch on either side and 2 in the middle to equal 4. So take my side at 1 inch. Now my square is perfectly green, and I can exit my workbench. Now the reason why the square is orange is to show that that specific sketch is selected. So we'll come over here to the square that says pocket, and it looks like there is squares cut in pocket. Now I wanted to go through my entire part, so I know that it is 4 inches, so I can put a depth of 4 inches. Or I can go into the file type and go up to next. Up to next means it's going to go to the very next flat surface. That just so happens to be the other side of my part. I'm going to click OK. First preview actually, getting the hang of that. And then OK. So now I have a perfectly square pocket cut through my entire part. Now we're going to put a hole on the top of our part. Now I'm going to show you the correct, quick, and easy way to make a hole. First, you decide which side of your part you want to put the hole on, and then you go over here to the box, the hole in it, your hole feature, and you click the surface. In this window, we can decide what size of our hole is going to be. I'm going to make it at 0.5, and it's a blind hole, which means it's not going all the way through, so I didn't need to put a dimension or change it. I'm going to put a dimension on it, and make it 0.5 as well. Now, that hole is going to be wherever you click it on the surface. So we have to come up here to position sketch. So if we want to put it on any of those corners, we can. But I'm going to put it in the middle. So you can see sort of a little dot that's off the center. That is where the center of your hole actually is. You can move it. This kind of helps you dimension it a little better. So you just click 2 lines and you put the dimension on it like you would anything else. And in the center, so it's going to be changes. Then you dimension it off your horizontal. And then it's also going to be 2 inches. When you exit your workbench, that window is still there. It's just so you can double check and verify that those are the dimensions you wanted. And you click OK. Now we have a hole on the top of our part. If you ever want to change the dimension, you can just double click the circle and it'll bring the window back up. So you just close it again. Over here on your tree, you can see sort of that it looks like little branches. It tells you like exactly what you've done. So here it says pad 1 and highlight, and under it says sketch 1. In there, I can double click sketch 1 and change the dimensions of the square. So pocket 1 and sketch 1. That's for when we drew the box and then pocketed it out. And the third one says hole and sketch 1. If you double click the hole, it brings up that window again. And you can change the dimension. It's just to help you keep track of everything that you've done, and it makes it easier to find where you need to fix. So, now we have our completed box. I'm going to show you how to save it. Most people will go to Save As or Save All, but you want to go to Save Management. Now you can see there's 2 parts in there. One of them is the original one that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And the second one is TBT, the one that we just created. Now, you go to Save As button, and it'll bring it up as a normal save file, and save it. And then you have to click OK for it to actually upload the file and save it. Now, your card is saved. Thank you for watching Catia For Beginners, and I hope you keep watching for more videos. And I'm sorry for the static, I'm not exactly sure why I was doing that, but I hope to see you again.